Class 5.8 at Buffington campus. Last week, we talked about the effects of climate change. Today, we're going to talk about local to global. In other words, how have the world nations agreed to act on climate change? The situation we find ourselves when it comes to climate change is grave. Just about everyone understands what needs to be done, but we are still not acting fast enough. COP is an international climate meeting held each year by the United Nations. COP is short for Conference of the Parties, meaning those countries who joined are party to, in legal terms, the international treaty called the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. The first COP meeting was held in Berlin, Germany in March 1995. At COP21 in Paris on 12 December 2015. 194 states and the European Union signed up to the Paris Agreement. The Paris Agreement, for the first time, brings all nations into a common cause to undertake ambitious effort to combat climate change and adapt to its effects. With enhanced support, assist developing countries, so as such, it charts new countries in global climate efforts. By signing the agreements, the world nations have committed to limit the increase in global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius, above pre-industrial level, and to pursue effort to limit the temperature increase even further to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Additionally, the agreement also set an aim for global emissions to peak as soon as possible and then achieve a balance between human emission produced and removal greenhouse gases from the atmosphere in the second half of the century, resulting what is called net zero emissions. The Paris Agreement requires countries to submit and deliver their own voluntary pledges that set how they will lower their emissions and adapt to climate change. These are known as nationally determined contributions. The pledges are monitored through an international mechanism that reviews collective progress on the goals of agreements. The global stocktake, which will first happen in 2023 and when 5 years. The Paris Agreement requires countries to submit and deliver their own voluntary pledges that set out how they will lower their emissions and adapt to climate change. These are known as nationally determined contributions. The pledges are monitored through an international mechanism that reviews collective progress on the goals of the agreements. This is the global stocktake, which will first happen in 2023 and then subsequently every 5 years. COP26 was the 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference. Took place in Glasgow, Scotland, United Kingdom from 31st October to 13 November 2021. Brought together 120 world leaders and over 40,000 registered participants, including 22,000 party delegates, 14,000 observers, and 4,000 media representatives. The COP26 submit parties together to accelerate action towards the goal of the Paris Agreement and the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. Countries will have to commit to action that makes sense for their location, culture, and resources. Local actions can be fast and impactful when combined. It can provide an outside impact for global scale. Thank you for watching. See